Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to the Flight Sim world. This is Viperstrike 95. And today we are officially back with our around the world trip, part day 29 of our journey. We're back here at Ushuaia International Airport, at the bottom of the world, quite literally. We're right at the world's southernmost city of Ushuaia, and today we got a very fun flight for us today. That's right, we'll be taking out the military jets today. So we're going to be doing our military jet flight over Patagonia today. So we're going to have some very exciting flying today. I hope everyone's doing well here today on this Friday afternoon. And man, it's great to be here. It's the start of the weekend. And like I said, there's no better way to start the weekend than take something fast and furious. And quite literally. So yeah, good to see you guys. I hope you're all doing well. So here's today's route if you guys want to join on in. We have our little nav map support. So here we are today. So this is our little nav map for today's stream. So we'll start here at Ushuaia. Then once we fly over Tierra del Fuego National Park, we'll make our way over to Alberto de Agonisti National Park. We'll be flying over Mount Darwin. Then from there, we'll continue northeast through Isla Dawson and all that, and fly over at around 10,000 feet so we can get a good view of the area while still being above the scenery. Then we'll make our way through Torres de Paine National Park, one of the most popular national parks in Chile. And we'll get to our first stop at El Caliphate Airport. We'll be flying a bit over the town and all that. Then from there, we'll head back through Lago Argentino. We'll make our way through the rest of the Torres de Paine National Park. Make our way up through this area here. Head northwest through the lakes, and then make our way through Laguna San Rafael National Park, and make our final stop here at Balmaceda Airport in Chile. So that's going to be on today's flight. Should be a really, really nice flight. And just as we get started, we have Angry One Horn here with the rated 8 Angry One Horn. I hope you had a great stream. I know you're doing one of the CJ4 ferries today. So great to have you guys here as well. We have Kata and Flockstraw. Good to see you guys. Welcome on in, everyone. So the plane for today is going to be the FA-18 Hornet. Oh, Ushuaia. Thank you, there, Super Typhon. My trusty moderator, Super Typhon. Great to see you. Skyfly, More Calvo, Cody. Great to have all you guys come here today. Thank you guys so much for coming on today's stream. So the plane we're taking here today is not really a plane. It's actually a fighter jet. More specifically, this is an FA-18 Super Hornet. This is the F-18E Super Hornet. It was actually first flew back in 1995. It's the evolution of the original F-18 Hornet. Currently, over 600 have been built and serves with the armed forces of the U.S., Australia, and Kuwait. This bad boy was actually an evolution of the Super Hornet, and it replaced multiple different kinds of planes. It replaced the Tomcat, the F-111C. It's replaced the F-14 Tomcat. It's also replaced quite a lot of different planes. It also has an electronic warfare variant, the Growler. But she's a very capable plane. Can fly up to Mach 1.6. It can have a range up to 444 nautical miles. And it can have a ceiling of 52,000 feet. And she's armed to the teeth. In real life, in DCS, she can be armed with a 20mm Vulcan cannon, which is a Gatling cannon, and 11 hardpoints. You could put all sorts of stuff from air-to-air missiles, air service missiles, anti-ship missiles, all sorts of kind of bombs from JDAMs to laser-guided bombs, and lines, and even you got flares, decoys, and more. So she's a very advanced plane. So she's a really nice Angry Warlord. So this one we're gonna be flying this one. Al Calfate. We'll be getting to Al Calfate soon. So the one we got here is a special livery done by Cyrus T. He made this livery for Firefly Air, more specifically the Firefly Air Military Squadron. We have one of these bad boys. Absolute gorgeous livery. Looks. Yes, they replaced the Prowler, E86 Prowler. That's correct. That's absolutely correct, Angry Warhorn. So let's get this Hornet. Let's get this Hornet turned on. So you can actually do this and that. If you do that, you switch that. That actually, I believe that folds the wing. Let's turn on the start engine. Battery on. APU on. So yeah, can't believe this is the weekend. Is it touching? No, it's just the default FA-18 default. I don't have the other versions. Like I said, I don't fly military jets super often, so I don't fly military stuff too often. So, but I do appreciate. Like I know there's some great military jets, mainly the Heatblur F-14. I know that's a great. Yeah, the Heatblur is very good. This is gonna be the one time I'm really gonna fly a lot of them. I don't really have any of those other stuff. Like I said, I don't fly military jets. I know plenty of people in the community that do fly the jets. I know Jay Whitaker, Colonel Fork are probably the two big ones I know of. Jay Whitaker flies a lot of the military stuff. Who flies them? Jay Whitaker. Here's Jay Whitaker. He hasn't streamed in a bit, but he does fight sim, but other stuff too. Colonel Fork hasn't streamed in a long time, but if you ever get the chance, he's definitely worth checking out. He does a lot of the military stuff. Before we taxi, we're going to go ahead and turn off the release the parking brake. Yeah. So this thing does have an autopilot setting. Now, the thing is, there is autopilot. Right here is the autopilot of the F-18 Hornet. Our flight direction is going to be 256. And that's 10 select. Also, for this flight, there will be... I'm not going to turn on really the afterburners in this one. I want this to be kind of a bit of a chill flight. But I'm going to have some fun with this, though. So, this is going to be a lot of fun, though. Like I said, there will be some times I will be doing some... yeah, I'm looking forward to this. So after this flight, on Sunday, we'll actually be doing the first of a couple of streams in Chile. So we're going to be doing a few streams in Chile. And that's part of the Around the World tour. But we'll be doing the first of 4 streams in Chile. We'll be going up to the country because Chile is quite a long country. No, seriously, Chile is very long. And we'll talk... I also have the MB339. I have the MB339 as well. That's more of a trainer. I have the MB339, but it's just I just don't have a lot of military stuff because obviously I fly mainly civil, not military. Bravo. 100. And I think we should take her off. Okay. So, we're going to be going through Tierra del Fuego National Park first. Obviously, I'll do what I can with the notes, but we're going to fly through Tierra del Fuego National Park. It's located in the Argentina part of Tierra del Fuego Island, established in 1960 and expanded in 1996, and is the first shoreline park to be established in Argentina. It has dramatic scenery with waterfalls, forests, mountains, and glaciers. So, pretty nice. There's also a popular hiking trail within the park, and it's home to all sorts of animal species, including the guanaco, Indian fox, North American beaver, muskrat, kelp goose, parakeet, Indian condor, and the Magellan oyster catcher. It's also located in the southern terminus of the Pan American Highway. So, definitely a beautiful park. There it is, the Tierra del Fuego National Park. Okay. Also we will go around if you want to miss the place. The good thing about flying the F-18 would be if we need to, we can just fly around the area and stuff. We don't need to have to go into a set thing. Very, very cool national park. So it's actually getting near summer in this area, and if you know anything about the northern and southern hemispheres, in the northern hemisphere, if you're up like near Alaska or Norway, you get to pretty high north, it's getting near the midnight sun area of that time of year. However, in the southern hemisphere, it's basically going to be the complete opposite. You're going to have a lot more sunset and nighttime. during this part of the year. So, do understand about that. Absolutely gorgeous, this part. Just breathtaking. What a breathtaking part of the world it is. And down to the autopilot then. For this part, we'll just put on the autopilot and we'll just fly the way we want to fly. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying this week. This weekend's gonna be pretty nice. Yesterday, I did get part of it. I got part of Merce Batson flight, the first official Fireflyer Batson thing, from Dublin over to Edinburgh. So really, really cool to get part of this event. I'm gonna be headed to Edinburgh next year on a 12-day cruise trip. So, pretty cool stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys also had a pretty smooth Sim Update 15. I think so far for me, Sim Update 15 has been very smooth for me. I haven't had any issues, thankfully. I don't think everyone has a pretty smooth Sim Update, but I think for me, Sim Update was pretty nice. So we did bring in a brand new AnyBuilds E320 into the sim. Now that I might actually do on one of my Wednesday streams. I might check that out actually, because I'm not an Airbus kind of guy, but I do want to check that out maybe. See the new fly-by-wire system, because it's the AnyBuilds developed E320. So I might be interested in checking that out. So, very, very excited for it. I might check it out on Wednesday, depending on if I want to get it all set up first. There's also there's going to be the Spec Cat Jaguar by Asia Poly. That should be a very cool plane to bring into the sim. Power slightly. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Look at the state of this. Oh wow, that is gorgeous. Oh, that is gorgeous. So our next place we're going to be checking out here is going to be is this. Let me get back. Gotta get back. So this is the Alberto di Agostini National Park. Created in 1965, covers 1.46 million hectares of land. It features the Cordillera Darwin mountain range, which is the final land-based stretch of the Andes Mountains. It's actually a biosphere reserve by UNESCO in 2005, featuring several tidewise glaciers and steep fjords. It was named after one of the most important Salesian priests in Chilean history, Father Alberto Maria di Agostini. It was actually visited by Charles Darwin during his time there, visiting the native Wiggins. It's home to quite a few animals, including the Patagonian fox, marine otter, southern elephant seals, which is the largest species of non-cetacean marine mammals, leopard seals, porpoises, albatross, woodpeckers. So you can definitely visit this park. It's definitely a beautiful area. It's absolutely gorgeous, as you guys can tell. That is gorgeous. Yeah, I'm kind of glad to take the fighter jet today. Oh man, the fighter jet in this area. God. Oh yeah, and by the way, I do have my Discord set up. Speaking of which, I probably need to update. If you guys want to check out my Discord, just do ! Discord if you guys are wanting to check that out. Woohoo! That's the nice thing about being a military jet, is you are not afraid. It's easy to turn back, and like I said, this thing's made for turns and stuff. It's a multi-purpose fighters. It can make those turns. So, one of the really cool things about this area is Monte Darwin. This is Mount Darwin, actually, and it's actually around 8,000 feet high. Is Mount Darwin, named after Charles Darwin. And it was given that name during the voyage of the HMS Beagle, when he sailed down to this part of the world back in the 1830s. I mean, just incredible. And this simulator, this simulator is so cool. Once you, super. So yeah, I wanted to ask you guys, I hope you guys are going to have a good weekend. I hope you guys have some really cool plans this weekend. For me, I got a big party tomorrow. I have a big major cookout tomorrow, so my mom and dad are going to have to prepare for the entire thing. So they're going to be working hard on cooking some cookout things. Country ribs, burgers, brats, or this is just a nice chill way, and like I said, just the scenery in this area is just amazing. Just incredible. Thing. But yeah, this was definitely the one stream I wanted to do something fun and interesting, and I'm glad that it's going to be this stream, because this area, by the way, I can't ever get enough of this area. I mean, between the fjords, glaciers, the mountains. This is probably my favorite area in the world. There's some terrain spikes. So this lake's going to be taking a little bit of a while. I could get through this a lot quicker with just my afterburners, but I'm going to be saving those for some other point in the light. I don't need to go super fast for everything. Yeah, train spike. Sometimes the beam satellite data doesn't always get you the right thing, and sometimes that happens. I don't know how it's going to be like in the new sim when we get sim update, when we get the new MSFS 24. Booyah, baby. Afterburners, baby. Woo-hoo. And those off at fast speeds. Well, we're going to do something a little fun, shall we? We're going to take off the alpha. Because... see how high we're going to go. Like I said, this is not a serious one like the other ones. This one's... I'm actually allowed to have some fun. Let's see how high I can get this thing up. Right through the clouds. 20,000 feet. $30,000 feet. Holy. Oh, that's incredible. That's crazy. We just soared up over 40,000, nearly 40,000 feet. That's above most commercial airline traffic. That's crazy. Yeah, the view from up here is insane. Not gonna lie. 30,000 feet. Pretty insane. Flaps. Yeah, the flaps. Just checking, make sure the flaps are doing alright. They said the altitude. They say you can get to 50,000 feet. I'm curious. Here's what how that would be. 40,000 feet. Now this is above, way above anything normally with commercial airliners. Is to that 50,000 foot mark. That's insane. Look at the view. That's insane. Actually, let's get her down. I was just doing it as a test, see if what it looks like, what Patagonia looks like from that high. That's insane. Holy God. That high up. But no, the best view is down lower altitude. Just do as a little test for you guys in the chat to see what kind of a view that is. That's crazy though. That's okay. Gotta turn. That's insane though. To fly that fast. Here we go, guys. Let's do some. Usually do some chill, but I want to do something. I usually get to do. Yes, there's Murph. There's Murph flying this thing. Look at. How's that for fun? That's pretty funny. How's that for some flying? That was fun. Like, I get sometimes the Grand Prix is here, but I mean, it doesn't matter what it is. So yeah, after this, on Sunday we'll be doing our first flight into Chile. We'll depart from Balmaceda, and we'll make our way. We'll be flying the TBM for this one to Puerto Montt in Chile. Then from Puerto Montt, we'll make our way north all the way to the city of Concepcion. We'll make it for our first stop. For the first of 4 flights, we got another one planned from there to Santiago over to Antofagasta, and then we'll go from there into Bolivia. But we got some pretty long flights. Besides, Patagonia isn't going to be the only region we'll be doing lots of flights over. We'll also be doing some flying over the tallest peak in the Andes, Aconcagua, which is the tallest peak in the Andes mountain range. We'll be checking that out too. Yeah, the views here are absolutely insane. So, if you guys want to join Firefly Air, do exclamation point FFA. So we got some pretty big stuff going on today. So today, Merck's going to be back on today, and he'll be doing the Montana bush flight, Idaho Montana bush flight. Again, that region is very pretty in the United States. Now, about animals and stuff. The largest marine mammal that's not a cetacean you can find in this area is the southern elephant seal, which is absolutely massive. To put in perspective, a bull southern elephant seal is 6 or 7 times heavier than the polar bear, and it's twice as heavy as a male walrus. And trust me, walrus are pretty big, but elephant seals are absolutely massive. Um, they're absolutely enormous. They actually um, they're absolutely huge. They can weigh up between 3,300 to the heaviest be around 8,200 pounds. Absolutely huge. And the males are around 5 to 6 times heavier than the females, whereas females can weigh up to 770 to 1,900 pounds. So they're absolutely enormous seals. Hey, good to see you, Dougal Tavern. I hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, bad elephant seal. Oh my god, that's funny. Oh. Like the northern elephant seal is big, but I mean they're not nearly as big as the southern. Yeah, elephant seals are enormous seals. Right? They're the largest seal species. Yeah, yeah. What you meant was the northern elephant seal, which is um, which is basically. But hey, as big as those things are, trust me, northern elephant seals are huge. That's nothing compared to the southern elephant seals, which are even larger. They're about 40% heavier than the male northern one equivalent. So yeah, don't mess with elephant seals. They are. Yeah, that's fine. I totally get it. So we're gonna be going. Yeah, Baja. Yeah, they can be found there too. The northern elephant seal. So our next national park we'll be checking out here today. About to reach we're gonna be reaching Torres del Paine National Park. This it may just be the most well-known national park in Chile and Patagonia. The centerpiece of the park is the Cordillera Paine, which are about 8,000 feet up. This also contains Bernardo O'Higgins National Park and Los Glaciers National Park. It was established back in 1959, and it's one of the largest and most visited parks in Chile. It averages around 252,000 visitors a year, which over half are foreign tourists. And it's one of the 11 protected areas of the Maginales regions. The distinctive peaks are the Torres del Paine, located in the Paine Mountain Range, and they can extend to 8,200 feet above sea level. There's also lots of valleys, rivers, and glaciers all over this area. This is a very popular national park, and I would love to visit this park. So, a lot of this area is made of Cretaceous sedimentary rocks. This is what makes a lot of the rocks here in this national park. And you can find all sorts of flora species, as well as different animal species, but the most common ones here are the guanacos, which are basically a relative of the llama. And they actually have adaptation to live in really high altitude. Um, Very big stuff. You can also find reyes, which is basically relative to the emu, and ostrich, South Andean deer, and the crested caracal, the Mexican eagle. But yeah, this is a very popular hiking destination in Chile. A good time to visit is between October and April because there's less rain. Hikers are not allowed to stray from the paths. And it's elected, and according to TripAdvisor, it's elected as the 8th wonder of the world as far as the Paine National Park. So beautiful area. I would love to visit this area of the world. Check out the national park. In fact, we'll be flying through this area pretty soon. Yeah, this is a gorgeous area. This is why I'm taking the Hornet today. Because we are flying through a beautiful national park. So we only got 2 legs here. I say we're making pretty good. We're about 466 nautical miles to the final destination. So we're doing actually quite well on fuel too, surprisingly. Now, the last time I went through this area was in the kit box. Was the last time I went through this area was in the kit box. We did some GA fun. We started at 0 Charlie Charlie Charlie, I believe, and we went down through this area. We went through Laguna San Rafael, went through San Marino, and briefly went over the Bernard Higgins Park. But now we're going to be going through Torre del Paine Park. Well, the crown jewel of some of the national parks in Chile, which is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, beautiful area. After this, I guess maybe on Saturday I might also do that flight from Durban over to Edinburgh, which was that achievement. I still need to probably get that completed, so hope I can get that done maybe tomorrow. More time. Yeah, that's what I'm probably thinking. So, yeah, I'm very proud of the Fireflies last night. The ones who got to participate last night. They, they got to attend the Batson event last night. That was a lot of fun. Now I don't know Batson just yet. I still need more actual training because I wasn't really a part of it because again I'm very busy with trying to because I had to be in the premiership and I have to compete with a lot of the other Fireflies. So I had to compete. So that's why I haven't been exactly been doing some some stuff. But this national park here is absolutely gorgeous. Forest of Pain. One of the absolutely most beautiful parks in the world. And this is one of the national parks I would love to visit. IRL. Oh yeah, this is screenshot. This is a screenshot. This is gorgeous. And of course, I think this area right in front of us is the Three Peaks, I believe. Hey, we fly daily! Good to see ya! Woohoo! Yep, we're doing the fighter jets today. We're actually doing what you usually do on your streams, We Fly Daily, but I decided today would be a good day to bust out the fighter jet today. Because we're in Patagonia. We're checking out some of the national parks in this area. Because GA would take too long through this area, and airliner would be at 30,000 feet. So, yes, absolutely gorgeous glacier. . Now, I might do something similar when we get to Southeast Alaska. I think we'll do another thing around Southeast Alaska as well. Because if you guys know, that might be the only place I know that can rival this in beauty is Southeast Alaska, which I've been to in real life twice. Yeah, the F-18's cool. The good old Hornet can't go wrong. Trying to find the Taurus 8. Ah, there it is. Taurus. It's an incredible ship. I mean, that's decent fun. Woohoo! Go! Look at that. Look how low it is. Look at that. There's a glacier right dead ahead. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be insane. Look at the model of the glacier. That's amazing. Mind you, this is FS 2020. Oh. What a view. My God. Oh, no, 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 no. Ugh. Damn, we didn't see that. He just bumped into the ground. All right. Oh, right. Oh man, that's off. We've seen it all. Thanks for the clip. I haven't had one of my clips on my channel for a while. Usually, the reason I don't clip is because usually I'm a pretty safe flyer. I don't cause a lot of wrecks. But yeah, this scenery is just gorgeous in this area. Glad I took the jets today. Very, very glad I got to decide to do that. Well, I guess we have one more slide to go over for this leg. This is going to be our first stop. Actually, this is El Calife. El Calife is located in Patagonia, Argentina. located in the southern border of Lake Argentino, around 290 miles northwest of Rio Gallegos, capital. It's derived from the little bush with yellow flowers and dark blue berries, the calife. It's an important tourist destination and has a hub to visit the various parts of Loch Glacier's National Park. It began in the early 20th century as a place for wool traders. However, it mainly grew for the national parks. There's around over 6,100 residents, permanent residents in the city in 2001. However, according to the census, it's actually grown up to 25,000 people. And you can find the Chilean flamingos across this area. And there is one interesting fact about the city. The most recent world gliding altitude record was held in 2018 by Jim Payne and Tim Garner as they took their Parian 2 glider up in an astonishing 74,000 feet on a glider. What? They literally took a glider 74,000 feet. What? Yes. You know that's insane? Most military jets can't even get up to that altitude, and they got powered by massive jet engines. I don't know, but there's tons of attractions. You have 4x4 vehicle excursions, bird watching, farms, a glaciarium, a museum about glaciers and ice, and of course the Puerto Moreno Glacier. So, so that is going to be, that's insane. Yeah, 74,000 feet on a glider. And then finally, for our first stop is Comandante Armando Tola International. Sierra Alpha Whiskey Charlie opened back in 2000 to replace the old airport. It's located 13 miles east of the city of El Calife. It's the main entrance to Loch Glacier's National Park, and it has quite a few destinations, including Buenos Aires, Rosario, Sao Paulo, and Ushuaia are the destinations for this airport. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. You know how much fuel left? We barely have enough fuel for this landing. We're gonna have just enough fuel, so we're gonna fly by the city and we're gonna make our first landing of the day. But man, that was a lot of fun though. That was a great first leg. We got to go really high up in the altitude to see what it looked like from a bird's eye view. Of course, oh yeah, first leg's been complete. There's still more of this area we can explore because we're going to be exploring that next leg. And here's the city itself. Just one of them. This has been awesome. And this is just the first leg. We're gonna go ahead and do this. And there's the airport right here. Oh, this has been too much fun. Like I said, if it had to be the one leg we do something fun and unique, this is the leg. Hmm. Hmm. Like, the only military jet that I believe that can get to that altitude at 8,000 feet is probably the SR-71 Blackbird, which is just stupid. A glider can get higher than most military jets. I mean, even the F-22 Raptor, one of the most modern military jets built, that could only get to an altitude of 65,000 feet. That's the F-22 Raptor. A Bleeping glider can get higher than that. Yeah, this is going to get an interesting landing. Once we land, we'll get refueled and we'll be prepared for leg number 2. This is going to be interesting. See if I can get this landing right. I mean, the landing gear in this could take some harder landings because it lands on the aircraft carriers. Oh, look at that. Perfect landing. Wow, that's a smooth landing. Oh, very good. That was great. Fuel. And there we are. First stop. Now, if you guys want to join in the fun, if everyone should have the FA-18, so that's not an issue. But if you have the air jets, feel free to take them. MB-339, you can take the F-14, the F-15. You can take whatever one you want, as long as this thing can just keep up. But I'm not going to go on afterburners anymore. But we will have some fun through the mountains and stuff. But yeah, this has been a ton of fun so far. Really been enjoying this. We'll be getting ready for leg number 2. So we're just going to stop here and have a quick break. You guys are more than welcome. So let's go ahead and prepare for the second leg of the trip. Should be another pretty good one. So we just about 331 nautical miles away from our final stop. Now nicely fueled back up for this next flight. Yeah, we'll go through the rest of the different national park. We'll go through the rest of this range. And then we'll go through and we'll check out San Miguel Raphael National Park. Wow for that. Then we'll make our way officially make our way through. Okay. Yep, we're back in the sky. We're going to climb back to 10,000 feet again. Since, like I said, I want to be high enough up out of the clouds so we can see the stuff, but yet, kind of we don't get it. We actually don't. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this stream. If you guys are checking in for the first time and haven't followed yet, and you're enjoying this stream, what better way to smash the ball if you haven't followed yet? Smash that follow button. I stream 3 days a week on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays here on Twitch. So, beautiful day out here. All right, 9,400 feet. Let's go. Just incredible view. Wow, look at that view, man. Just incredible. Yeah, here's one of the glaciers again. You go through Puerto Bradera. I think this is Uppsala Glacier is what this one. I mean, you could do a glacier landing if I had a seaplane for that. If I had a push plane for that. There's Moreno Glacier. Just incredible. Here we go. Wow. Crazy. Just insane. Isn't that awesome, guys? That was some great flying in this area. Yeah, the view from up here is insane. gorgeous area right here. You see all the mountain fields and all that. Fun through this area, absolutely insane. Set up the upside down just to see what the perspective is, perhaps. Crazy. And this never gets tired. Flying this area never gets tired one bit. So yeah, we officially completed the next country of our trip, Argentina. Once we land there, we complete Argentina. We'll get ready for Chile, then Bolivia, Peru, Ecuador, Colombia. Then we go through Central America, Mexico, and then we'll complete some of the bits of the Western United States. It'll probably be a mix of the airliner stuff. Besides, we'll have more USGA stuff when we get to there. We'll enter Canada for the first time on stream with British Columbia. But I'm mainly going to stick to the coast. This area is just not go wrong at all. Yeah, I'm back to where I was before. I remember this was the area we stopped last time with Paddock going on stream, so this is a familiar area. I've been back in this area. This is unbelievable. Look how close. That's So yeah, we're about to reach our next national park. Laguna San Rafael National Park is going to be coming up very soon. So yeah, guys, I hope you're enjoying this. A lot of fun. I know WeFi Daily's done this plenty of times on his streams, of course. So we're gonna visit Laguna San Rafael National Park is gonna be our next stop. This national park was created in 1959. It's located on the Pacific coast of southern Chile, named after the San Rafael Lagoon, formed by the retreat of the San Rafael Glacier. Covers an area of 17,420 square kilometers, includes the northern Patagonian icefield. The fjord, more than 10 miles long, is one of the principal attractions of the park, and was designated as the UNESCO World Biosphere Reserve in 1979. Featuring numerous rivers, and very interesting climate as well. You can find all sorts of animals like black-browed albatrosses, cormorants, southern elephant seals, marine otters, sea lions, Chilean dolphins, and more. Most notably, this gulf is also a primary wintering calving ground for the southern right whale, which is critically endangered in this part of the world. So there it is, San Rafael, Laguna San Rafael Park. Stunning area. Once we go here, we'll turn east, and we'll get over the park. And we'll go on that way for 140 nautical miles. So this would be the last part of the lake. We'll fly over the national park. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just love the beach. Just breathtaking. Just breathtaking. crazy stuff, guys. So, yeah, outside of that, if you guys want me to wait for something, the thing I'm most waiting for is for the 777. I hope this comes soon enough, because I cannot wait to start flying that 777. Because I have some really cool ideas for that hub. And of course, I'm definitely also willing to try out the new A320 from Indie Builds that just released with the new update. In fact, if you guys want me to, I guess I could do it next Wednesday stream if you guys want me to, and try out the A320 and see how that goes. I heard some pretty good things about the new Indie Builds A320. I heard some pretty good things. I'll just have to work on building configuration for that thing. But yeah, maybe that might get me into the Airbus A320. I know it's not the Phoenix, but I mean, for default, I think it would be work just as well for me. Yeah, this is San Rafael National Park. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful national park. Absolutely gorgeous. Hey guys, what a blast. Yeah, guys, we only have we have 2 more slides for today, and that's it. So this weekend, I will be working on the Chile slide for Chile. This has been an incredible flight, guys. I've been absolutely blown away by this. It has been a ridiculous amount of fun. And I got some great pictures today in the Discord. Here's the Discord link if you guys are interested in checking that out. Exclamation point Discord. 1, 2, 9. Just in case. Scenery here has been absolutely top tier. We're just 83 nautical miles from our final stop. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the notes for flight, and then we're going to be going to Balmaceda, Chile. This village is around 500 inhabitants. It is home to the region's largest airport, Balmaceda Airport. The first settlers arrived in the area during the early 20th century after being expelled from Argentina due to the borders between Argentina and Chile being drawn in 1902. It was officially founded in 1917 and named after the Chilean president Jose Manuel Balmaceda. It was originally was one of the largest inland Chilean settlements, which is in the region. The climate is an unusual combination of dry summer Mediterranean of central Chile with the subpolar oceanic characteristics of southern Chile, so it's a pretty unique climate. So, for example, in the summers it gets to around 91. However, in the winter it can get to around 58 degrees Fahrenheit and record highs. But mainly the medium is pretty nice year round. It doesn't get super cold and doesn't get super hot. So, pretty nice area. It snows very common in the winter. It doesn't really stay on the grounds. And of course, we have to talk about the airport, Balmaceda Airport. Sierra Charlie Bravo Alpha. It serves the village. Runways 0927 at 8,200 feet. There have been works to improve the airfield in 2016 and 2018. Have been works to improve the airport. And this airport currently serves destinations to Concepcion, Puerto Montt, and Santiago de Chile. So that's it. And that is it, everyone. That is the last slide for today. We'll be getting there soon. This is where we started during our first Patagonia flight. It was right around this area. This was the gateway there, and it was. I still remember this. It was absolutely breathtaking. People were not kidding about this. It was absolutely breathtaking. And I'm so glad to take the jet today. That was a crap ton of fun. Mm, just incredible scenery, guys. This has been absolutely amazing. I'll just find a landing somewhere. I'm probably gonna land 2-7 probably. But yeah, next week, I will be probably taking the I'll probably be taking I'm probably gonna take the King Air for the next leg is the King Air, which I haven't taken on one of my journeys, is the King Air. So we'll take the King Air through this part of Chile next. We'll take the King Air, and we'll do that next week. And we'll get through with the King Air. So guys, we're gonna go ahead and let's see if I can. I don't have it's the default. Again, I don't buy a lot of planes because Well, here's the thing. I don't buy a lot because, like I said, try to keep my money in a good position in case something happens. I wish I had more disposable income, but gotta prioritize my spending and stuff. But I got default, but it works just fine the way I do things. So here we go, guys. We're right around the village. Yeah, our fuel situation is really good. So we took good care of our fuel. Yeah, I know. That's why I try to prioritize. I don't want, like, don't get me wrong, there's so many great add-ons that if I had the money, I would definitely buy. Like, I would probably get, there's so many I would get, but if I were to pick my next purchase is definitely the PMDG 777 because, like I said, I love Boeing airliners, and I absolutely got every part of the 737 fleet, so I'm just gonna use my money for that. Because the last major purchase I think I made for any plane was probably the Comanche, I believe. And that's worth every penny, of course. The Comanche's one of the best planes you can fly in the simulator. Here we go, guys. The second final landing of the day. Here at Balmaceda. That was another brilliant landing. Negative 128 on according to this. On FS Hub, it's negative 25 of butter landing in a F-18 Hornet. And welcome to Balmaceda, Chile, everyone. And that is going to wrap up today's stream. Guys, this was a lot of fun. Had an amazing time here today with the Jets. This was a bunch of fun. Not gonna lie, this was probably the most fun leg of the journey, but I had a feeling this was gonna be, and I was proven right. This was insanely fun. So guys, thank you all so much for coming here today. We're going to go ahead and set up for the raid. Take care, everyone, and have a great day. See you on Sunday, and we're going to fly further into Chile. So take care, everyone, and have a fantastic rest of the weekend, rest of the day, and have a great start to the week. Goodbye, everyone.